Hey guys, welcome back. It's Krystal. So today I'm going to be doing a review, swatches, and a eye tutorial, kind of whole makeup face tutorial on this Shop Alter Ego Sahara palette. This is their latest palette that they came out with. They actually sent me one of these, but I had already purchased it, so I do have an extra one that I'm going to be giving away in this video. I feel like it's been such a long time since I did a giveaway. I'm actually not sure how I'm going to do the giveaway yet, so all the details will be in the description box, so make sure you check there and follow all the rules. So yeah, I did want to do a giveaway because I did purchase this, but they also sent me one. So I don't really need a second one, so I thought I would give it away to you guys. So check the description box for the giveaway. They have sent me a couple of their other palettes and I did purchase one myself. So I'm gonna be probably doing reviews on those as well. But these are kind of dupes of some of the higher end palettes on the market. I believe this one is a dupe for the Bibby or Bibby, or I can't remember, palette from Natasha Denona, but this is a much more affordable option. This palette retails for $16 and you get 15 eyeshadows in here. The packaging is really nice. And so it does come with a unicarton with the same design on it. And so the total net weight of this palette is 15 grams, and I believe each eyeshadow is 0.53 ounces. So this palette is cruelty-free and paraben-free. So this is 15 eyeshadows featuring a mix of matte and metallic shades with burgundies, browns, grays, and a black. So I really like the color scheme in here because the warm tone shades for me are not too warm. I don't like palettes that lean really red and really orange. That's just not my style. I actually prefer some warm tones that are not too orange or too red. I like neutrals and I like cool tones. So this is the perfect palette for me because it has the cool tones in there, but it also has some warm shades that don't lean too orange or red for me. Like there is like this one here, but I still find that it's very wearable for me. So I love this palette. Just gonna tell you that now, I love it. I've been using it a lot. This is the look that I'm wearing today on my eyes that I will do a tutorial on at the end of this video. I did do like a I'm back video because I've been gone for such a long time because I had a baby, and I did like a chatty get ready with me video and I used this palette when I got ready. So if you want to see that look, you can go watch that video. It is pretty long and I do chat a lot, and then I have my baby with me. So in this palette you have 3 metallic shades, which are this one, and this one, and the rest of the shades are matte. All right, so let me tell you the names first. Mirage, Camel, Canyon, Plains, Bronze, Savannah, Adobe, Sierra, Jewel, Fox, Sands, Raven, Clay, Slate, and Mesa. So those are all the shades. So I decided just to insert some picture swatches of this palette because I don't have my setup where I zoom in real close. I don't have that all set up right now to do close-up swatches, and I know you guys prefer that, but I did get a whole new lighting system, so maybe with my old lights I will try to have a setup for that that's permanent. That way I could just like turn on the camera and film it, but for today I didn't have that set up. So and I tried to do like swatches live, but honestly, like I have these bracelets, like this one right here does not come off, and then these two I put on and they do come off, but you have to like twist the ball and they're hard to get it on and off on my own, and nobody's here to take them off for me. So, and it was just like they're kind of in the way to do swatches, like they're right in the middle of my arm. So I'm just gonna do picture swatches. I hope you guys don't mind, but I mean I can show you, like the metallics are so pretty. Look at this. Let me turn the light. Like, look how pretty these are. I just want to show you. Like, these are stunning. They're very pigmented, very metallic and foiled. I love those. And the mattes are amazing too. I feel like they blend out really nice color selection. I would say the only shade out of these 3 metallics though, this one at the top of the palette, Mirage, has some really tiny glitter particles, but they don't like, they're not like chunky or anything. but they are there. There are really some microfine shimmers in there. The other two are just metallic, but they don't have any glitter particles in it. But I just love this palette. I just think it's such a nice palette, especially for $16. That's so affordable. So anyway, I love this palette. I think it's great. They did provide me with a coupon code. It's not an affiliate code, so I don't earn commission if you use it. But I believe the code is Krystal10 for 10% off your purchase through Alter Ego. All their other palettes are really nice as well, just to tell you. I have... Let me see if I can find them. I also have these 3 other palettes that I think are fantastic as well, just to let you know. But if you guys want swatches or reviews on these, just let me know, or a tutorial, I can do that too. So this is the Daydream palette. This one is the dupe for the new Nudes palette by Huda Beauty. This is a really pretty palette. This is like I love the color scheme of all of these actually. And then the Goddess palette is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Gold palette. See how pretty this is? Ugh, love this. And then I haven't used this one. I actually purchased this one myself, but I haven't used it. It's the Alter Ego Temptress palette. Look at these shades. These are my shades right here. They're just beautiful metallics and mattes. Oh, I know it's gonna be a good one. Let me know if you guys want swatches, tutorial on this one. Yeah, it's a dupe for the Anastasia Sultry palette, which I've used, but I haven't used the Temptress palette, but you see, these are very similar. So let me know if you guys want a video on that, maybe comparing the two or something. All right, so I'm gonna do a look with the Alter Ego Sahara palette. I did do like a chatty get ready with me with this palette, but I also just wanted to use some of the cool tones at the bottom in this particular video. But if you wanna see my chatty get ready with me video, it's pretty long. It's like my first video back to YouTube. I hadn't posted in such a long time. But I think what I'm gonna do is go in with Adobe right here. And I'm just gonna blend this into my crease. This is a Zoeva brush, and it is the 228 Luxe Crease Brush. I'm gonna go in this shade called Clay right here. And I'm gonna take the Zoeva 227 Luxe Soft Definer brush. I'm just gonna pop that into the crease as well. I'm gonna take an even smaller brush and I'm gonna go in with the shade Slate right here. It's a little bit of a darker gray. And this is the Sedona Lace EB15 brush. And I'm just going to pop that on the outer corner here. Might use black, but I'm gonna go back into that first shade, Adobe, and just kind of lightly dust that above the gray, just to add that color back because it kind of faded out a little bit. Shade Jewel, I don't remember if I used that one in my last video or this one. I think I might have used that one. I used this one the other day though, and it was really pretty. I might have used that one, I can't remember. This is a Zoeva 234 Luxe Smoky Shader Brush, and I'm gonna pack that color right on the lid. Such a beautiful shimmer shade. Go back in with the light and darker gray and kind of just blend them together in the crease. And then I'm going to take this really tiny brush. It's the Blending E36 from Sigma. It's really tiny. I'm going to take the black called Mesa and I'm going to pop that on the outer corner. I feel like I want to go in with this shade with my finger. I feel like it's a little bit more vibrant with the finger because I used it like that before. Yeah, that looks better. Go in with the black and just use that as eyeliner. I'm just gonna take this brush. I got it from Ross as a like brush set. So I don't know the brand, some off-brand, but just any angled brush will do. Take a clean fluffy brush and blend out the upper edges here. So I'm gonna go in with this L'Oreal Unlimited mascara. I'm trying to use this up. I think it's almost done. I've been using it for a while. I like it, but I don't think I would repurchase it just because the packaging's kind of bulky and I really don't use the little feature that it has where it bends like this. I never use that, so I don't know. I just rather stick with my Essence Lash Princess mascara, which is my favorite. You guys know if you've been following me forever. I like that one the best. It's my favorite. All right, so I turned down the ring light. I think that might help my eyes a little bit. I don't know. I feel like I'm seeing spots. I'm gonna take this gray, the lighter gray at the bottom in clay, and I'm gonna run that on the lower lash line. I'm gonna take this Precision Detail brush. This is really old. I think it's from Crown Brush. It's like super old. And then I'm gonna go in with Slate, the darker gray. Just run that. I'm gonna take the brush that I used to do the black. I feel like these lights are almost too bright on the side. I have them on the lowest setting though, so it's like, oof. I'm just gonna run that black on the lash line. All right, so I'm gonna take a gray eyeliner. This one is from Ulta. It's the gel eyeliner in smoke. I'm not even sure if they sell these anymore. They might. They've had them around for a long time, but gosh, it's been so long. And I'm just popping that on the waterline. I'll just kind of go through the rest of this, but I'm gonna put some concealer. And I'm gonna blend that out. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. You see how much coverage that gives? And I didn't even apply that much. Like, holy moly. So I'm gonna take this e.l.f. blotting powder. Is it blotting powder? Matte blotting powder. And I'm gonna take this brush. It is the Omnia complexion brush. Yeah. And I'm just going to set my under eyes with this powder. I really like this powder. It gives a nice soft effect under the eyes. And to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use this e.l.f. finishing powder. This one is in Fair Light. I really like this. Like, I feel like it's nice and smooth on the skin too. I'm just going to take this Milani. This is a powder bronzer brush. And I just like it because I can just pat my powder in. Powder in, powder on. I like a small brush, and I'm gonna take the shade in Adobe right there, and I'm just gonna kind of blend that under the gray under my eyes just to give it more like a little gradient, a little bit of warmth under there. So I'm just gonna put some mascara on the lower lashes. just gonna take a small pencil brush, and I'm gonna take that shade in Jewel, and I'm just gonna pop that on the inner corner here. Such a pretty color. I always like these light metallic shades that give they bring light to the eye, you know? Yeah, that's pretty. I like that. And you know what? I'm gonna pop a hair of that on the brow bone here. All right, so I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty In the Sun bronzer. Love this. And I'm gonna take this brush. This is by the Omnia contour brush. It's by Royal and Langnickel. And I'm just going to use that to apply this. I like this bronzer because this is the lightest shade, by the way. I like this bronzer because it's really light and I don't go overboard with it. And I really like the color of it too. Like, it's not orangey on me, but it's not too cool toned either. If you have a darker complexion though than I do, this probably wouldn't be the best shade. Because I think I've even heard people with light skin say that this one, it's hard to get it to show up on the face. For me, I feel like it shows up, you can tell that I put it on. But I have heard people say that it's hard to show up. So I don't know. Some people like the shade up from this. So I'm gonna use this brush from the Disney Designer Collection from ColourPop. It's Enchanted Mirror. It's a really pretty color. And this is the one with Belle on it. And I'm gonna use my new brush from Flower Beauty. I really like this. And I'm gonna use the ColourPop Disney Designer highlighter. It's Horse and Carriage. It's the one with Cinderella. This is such a beautiful highlight for people with really light skin tones. I'm sorry, the light. You guys, I'm gonna have to figure out this whole lighting situation. But see, it's so pretty. All right, I'm just gonna take this brush. This is a Sephora brush. And I'm just gonna blend that on. So this is a Sephora highlighting brush. It is the Pro Highlight 98. Ooh, such a pretty highlighter. I'm gonna try this lip liner from Essence. It's the In the Nude. And go back in with this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys. Have a great day.